Hi everyone, the purpose of this video is to go over a problem where we use the central limit theorem. As you may recall, the central limit theorem has to do with taking samples of a certain size, samples of size n from a population. So in these problems, we're going to take a samples of size n taken from a population with a random variable x. The mean is mu. It has to be a standard deviation given. So those three things that I've highlighted right there, the sample size, the population mean, and the population standard deviation must be given in every problem that you're going to see. Now we also get three new formulas. We get the mean of the new distribution for the sample means, x bar is mu, the same old mean. The standard deviation changes, that's the adjustment we have to make, where we take the old standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample size. And then the distribution for x bar will be normal if either the original one was normal, x had a normal distribution, or if the sample size was above 30. Okay, so looking at this first problem here, which is actually number 2 from your handout, replacement times for cell phones are normally distributed with a mean of 3.1 years and a standard deviation of 0.75 years. So those are the first three things I said. That gives us that the standard deviation is 0.75 years, so that's what I said was right there. It says that the mean is 3.1 years, which is right there. And it then tells us the samples of size 40 are taken, so samples of size n is equal to 40. So I usually just write above these. N equals 40, the mean is equal to 3.1, and the standard deviation is equal to 0.75. All right, so that's where we start. We always have to have those three things. Now we have to consider the next three things that I highlighted. What was the mean? Well, the new mean right here is the same as the old mean. So the mean was 3.1 and the mean stays 3.1. The standard deviation was 0.75. The standard deviation for the new distribution for sample means is equal to the old standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample size. So that would be equal to 0.75 divided by the square root of the sample size, which was equal to 40. And so that is equal to 0.118585. All right, so I'm carrying a lot of decimals there just in case I need them. I'm going to write over here 0.118585. Okay, so now the last check is we've got the standard deviation, is the distribution normal? So we saw that it was normal if x has a normal distribution, which I think it said that, yes, right here. It says cell phones are normally distributed. Replacement times for cell phones are normally distributed. So we're good. So yes, it is normal. Okay, then part B asks us to actually use this information to find a probability. Can we find the probability that 40 randomly selected cell phones will have a mean replacement time? So 40 randomly selected cell phones have a mean replacement time less than 3 years. Okay, so the reason why we know this is a central limit theorem problem is because we have a sample of 40, right? We've got these 40 right there, and it talks about their average replacement time. So we're talking about the probability of a group. It's a group average, right? We want the probability that the average of this group will be less than 3 years. Okay, so we know that we have a normal distribution for x bar, and we know its mean is 3.1, and its standard deviation is 0.118585. So now we can flip over to our app, and we will be able to get the probability for that. So I put in the mean is 3.1, and the standard deviation is 0.118585. And we want to know what's the probability that our x is less than 3. So there we go. Okay, so then the probability is 0.19957. So again, we have the mean is 3.1. The standard deviation that goes for our distribution we're interested in, and that x is less than 3. So 0.199537. So that was equal to 0.19957. So if I were to round this off, I would just call it 0.1995. Very close to a 20% chance. Okay, so again, the key here is the problem asks for the probability of a group average, a group mean, or a sample mean. Those all are the same thing. Okay, please let me know if this helps. Thanks. Bye.